Ms-13. Now listen to me. If you guys don't know who this is, you really need to get current. Alright? Some of you have heard of it. Some of you are like, well, you know, hey, we got gangs in this country already, right? Not like this. Okay? You might as well move the Al-Qaeda and all these other terrorist organizations, and you might as well bring them right into the country and set them up, okay? Hell, you know, give them some goddamn food stamps and some free housing, why don't you, right? Because they're going to seem like Girl Scouts compared to these guys, okay? These guys are hardcore, okay? Now listen to me. This is kind of a risky video, okay? But I'm going to do this with the hopes that I send a message, okay? The thing about the internet, you have to be careful, okay? It can go anywhere at any time, and that's pretty much globally, okay? So anyone can see these videos, and they can be sent to anyone, okay? So pretty much you better mean what you say, or you better hide who you are real well if you don't really mean it. I don't hide, okay? And I'm not, again, looking to provoke. I want to send a message to this Ms-13 gang, okay? You already know what your shit's about. And you know that basically in the end it comes down to $1. There's nothing else. It's $1, okay? Get the fuck out of my country, okay? I mean, you are in places you literally have no business being. Your gang originated, its origins are, I believe, El Salvador, Honduras, and Ecuador. I believe these are your origins, okay? Take that animal bloodthirsty shit, okay, that intimidation, that crap that you think is, you know, and it is, it's going to make you stand out above the rest, because it really did. You got notoriety on a level of terrorism, okay? And here's the message I'm trying to send. You're not welcome here, okay? This is the same message I'll send to anyone who wants to come to this country because they want the life that this country offers if you're willing to work for it, okay? And you come here and you bring the very bullshit that you claim to have run from, and it turns out you are the bullshit. All right? So now, you know, don't single me out. But I mean, you know, you do what you do with the mentality that you're dealt, right? Okay? You know, I'll just, you know, I'll roll with it, whatever. But I'm going to get my message out there that I think that every single person in this country needs to be made aware of exactly how hostile you individuals are. That you individuals should literally be hunted. Okay? And make no bones about this, friend. You know, to my viewers, I got a pretty, you know, hardcore side to me. All right? And I've been following the stories of the Ms-13 gang. And the things that these folks do and are capable of and promote doing, I'm not going to mention them. I'm going to tell you that this is a terrorist organization within your country. Okay? And They're bloodthirsty. They don't care. They have no respect for you, your way of life, your family values, your morals, nothing. They do not care. They will pop up anywhere. They will pop up in numbers, and they scare police. You believe that? They do. Well, you know, it's not, okay, don't get me wrong. They don't scare police. They scare people. And remember, cops are just people. Okay? So, unless the cops get the support they need and the people stand behind the cops, what could they possibly do? Okay? Folks, I guess the message, it comes down to a couple of things. You got to start turning to one another and start, you know, trying to mend back what's been broken. Because it's through all of these breaks and all these fissures and cracks in our own system that this other shit is coming through. It's finding a way to seep through. And the numbers are growing and growing and growing. And the one slick thing they've done is they've spread themselves out so they're not congested in one area. And then they just grow and multiply and recruit more. And this Ms-13 gang, they're ruthless. They really are. I mean, to the point that they should be hunted. Okay? Literally rounded up and shipped out of this country or put in the ground. That's it. Okay? They didn't come here looking for a good life. They didn't come here looking for the American dream. They didn't come here running from oppression. Okay? They were the oppression. Okay? Do you know that they literally target their own? They target immigrants. They target people that are under the wire so that they can be extra brutal to them. Because who are they going to go tell? Okay? There's kind of 2 points here. There's humanity, and then there's your own country. Now, I'm all about humanity. Okay? And these guys, no. They have a code, I guess, but it's a real, you know, it's a real bloodletting code, okay? And it's almost a requirement and a need for these folks in order for them to establish who they are. And I'm just, they need to be stopped. And this is going to take the effort of everyone to absolutely push forward and start talking and chatting about the Ms-13 gang. Start looking into it. Start realizing how bad these human beings are. Okay? This is one of those things where you don't accidentally join this gang and not understand what they're about. Okay? So, yeah. We'll do more videos on this, okay? I don't want this to get too long, but I'm definitely going to breach this subject. To anybody who may be affiliated with the Ms-13 gang, hey, I'm always willing to hear your side, okay? So, you know, drop me a message, okay? Leave something, okay? You don't need to be a complete, you know, dick and be nasty. But then again, I'm going to be honest with you, and this isn't personal. I got no respect. Zero respect for the Ms-13. And if you think that that respect is supposed to come out of some kind of fear of you, I don't stand alone, friends. Okay? I may be the one talking, but I don't stand alone. And that's what I want the rest of this country to do before we have a problem that Honduras, Ecuador, and El Salvador was all too happy to let leave. Okay? See, these are the things that need to be paid attention to. You know, these aren't refugees that we're getting in every day. All right? It's no different than when we populated this country. All right? What populated this country? Oh, that's right. They emptied out all the debtors' prisons. And they let all those people come here. just like Australia, okay? If you don't know, Australia originally, okay, when it started, was a prison, basically, is what it was, okay? All of the nefarious people were sent there, and it became so populated, they literally started their own country. Can you imagine? Now, like Australia, they show you a good point, okay? Things can change if people want to change. The Ms-13 doesn't want to change. They want to kill everything in their path, and they want to run it all. Do you understand? That's not a joke. And this isn't something you can brush off and not pay attention to. So unsubscribe from my channel if you want to. Don't watch it, don't spread it, don't talk about it. Okay? And it won't be too long before, they rape, murder, or do something really bad to somebody you know. Oh, you live where? And it couldn't possibly touch you? Folks, I'll bring you the information. I'll give you my point of view. I'm not going to do your homework for you, but the things I do bring you, they're in your backyard, whether you want to know it or not. All right, later.